ourselves,
So
we can laugh more. So this session is dedicated to having the laugh of our life. And if anybody out there is single, that you may attract the love of your life. If you're already in a partnership, that you can have the laugh of your life with the love of your life, and just that we have more love in the world. And during the break, we were talking, the topic came up, is COVID, it's a little bit of a state of mind, and we can change our reality. So I feel like laughter is one of those tools that helps us cope during this these interesting, challenging time that we live in, and also can change our mindset. So I'm gonna speak for 2 minutes, just a little bit about the history of laughing yoga. That it was started by a doctor in Mumbai, India, named Dr. Madan Kataria. And laughter yoga has been around as a movement since 1995, that he was doing the research of how the benefits of laughter on our body. And originally he started out by getting a group of people together and telling jokes. And as we know, my sense of humor is not the same as yours, and jokes can easily fall apart. Or not fall apart, but they flop. So he said, wait, our body does not know the difference between real laughter and simulated laughter, and we can get the same benefits. So through fake laughter, eventually it turns into real laughter. So for any of you out there, if this feels a little bit uncomfortable, I invite you to go past your emotional comfort threshold, and just let out a few fake laughs that hopefully will turn into real. And we get tremendous benefit from laughing. You get a nice glow. It increases the endorphins and can reduce our blood pressure, and also increase the white blood cell count. So it supports our immune system. Just if anybody has a surgery or some pain, just no new pain, just to be aware of your own body's comfort. And the way we're gonna do this is with deep breathing and silly exercises. So just notice when your mind might say, oh, this feels a little bit silly, or just not to be judgmental, allow yourself to be 5 years old again. So we're gonna start, if you're sitting, to be in a comfortable position, and you're invited to inhale and raise up your shoulders towards your ears, and drop them to the side. And do that 2 more times, inhale. And and raising up one shoulder, and the other, and shaking it out. And rolling your shoulders forward. And back. You noticing if anybody's checking you out, and looking over your right shoulder. Exhale, bringing your head to center, and looking over your left. And center. And over your right. And I like to practice good mental hygiene with doing some mental floss. So we're going to take a little imaginary string in between our ears and pulling out any junky thoughts, and and we're going to extend our hands in front of us. So we'll do the side view. So if you were to do a karate chop with your elbow, your arm stays straight, and flexing our fingers. Our fingers are the farthest distance from our heart. Smiling big, and exhale. Inhale. And making some circles with your wrists. You can get your hips in there.
Hey, Alona, would you like us to all open our speakers?
Yeah, that would be so much more fun to hear everybody.
Yeah, let's do that.
And we're gonna flip our wrists, sorry, our backs of our palms are facing the screen, and then ha, 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 ha. And we're gonna do a facial massage. So we're gonna bring our pointer and middle finger to our in between our eyebrows and massaging that point where we might hold some worry and adding some noise, saying, and bringing both your fingertips to the center of your forehead and brushing out to your temples. And massaging your jaw, because we hold a lot of tension from our jaws up to our cheekbones. And massaging underneath your nose.
Sheldon, I don't see you doing this.
Huh?
I don't see Sheldon doing this.
Oh, we'll get to naughty laughter later. Oh, and underneath the chin. And brushing underneath your chin. And bring your hands to your shoulders and inhaling, looking up at one elbow, exhaling, and switching. And tapping on your lymph nodes and your And you're gonna take your hand and have your thumb pointing down and taking your wrist and putting your fingertips around your wrist, and then just bringing your elbow in, exhaling. And switching hands. And if you're yawning, that's a good sign you're letting out some stale air. Interlacing your fingertips, bringing it towards your heart. Inhale and exhaling, extending. And bring your hands towards your right and center. And to the left. And above. Inhale, 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 and drop to the side. And we're gonna do some lion laughter, scrunching up our face as tight as we can, and then opening up your eyes as wide as you can and letting out a fierce roar with a
Okay. Mute, please.
And in laughter yoga, we clap as well, which stimulates acupressure points on our palms. So we're just gonna lightly tap on our palms. That we're gonna say, so this isn't a polite clap like we're at the opera. Let's just do a polite clap for a moment. Ha 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 ha. And now a firm one. Great, so we're gonna say, ho, ho, ha, Great. So if you have the answer, unmute yourself. What percent of our lungs do we actually use on a daily basis? More?
11.
No, more. Anybody else?
30%.
Yes.
30%.
Very close. So Selma, which Hawaiian island do you want to go to?
To Kauai.
Great. We're all going to go on a vacation to Kauai. That we woo! The correct answer is about 25% of our lungs. So, is there anybody here who can do a really great stewardess impersonation? And with it, I'll just tell you that include the oxygen mask, and it will provide laughter. It has laughing gas, and the seatbelt. Great. Yes. Gretchen.
I was a stewardess.
Oh, perfect.
Okay. You put on you put on the thing that you'd have to wear if you were in the water, and you say, ladies and gentlemen, please, if the occasion arises when the oxygen masks should be lowered, you have to make sure that you put yours on first, because you can't help anybody else unless you can breathe yourself. What else did you want in the announcement?
Wait, so let's all do that. Let's put on our imaginary vest in case we need to. Do we need to inflate it with any air or anything, or?
Oh yeah, you have to. It goes around your waist, and you show.
Oh, around our waist. Okay.
Straps and all this kind of straps and things, and you tug on pieces of it, and nobody. First of all, nobody's watching, and then you tell them there's a piece of there's a poster in your back seat in front of you. That you can read also, so that, because nobody listens to the stewardess when she's giving this announcement. So God forbid that you should ever have an emergency. But anyway, yeah, you show them how to do it, and then you tell them about the oxygen masks, and then.
Okay, so everybody, let's put on our oxygen mask. And this oxygen mask is special because it distributes laughing gas. So remember, if you're traveling with children, put on your oxygen mask first, and let's take a deep inhale. And then let's.
And if you have to, should the emergency doors open and you're floating in the water, and you're helping people get out of the door, say, don't trip on your way out.
And
have a nice fall.
And anything else that we need to wear at all times, pretty much, or
yeah. You have to, during takeoff and landing, you have to have the tray up in front of you so that.
Okay, tray up.
Yeah, tray up.
And fasten seatbelts.
Right. And you can also look over the shoulder surreptitiously of the person sitting next to you and see what could be interesting or funny.
Okay, great. So we have landed in Kauai, and we are all greeted with a fragrant flower lei. So let's take an inhale of this lei and bring it. So. And we're going to raise up our arms and say, Aloha! Aloha!
Oh.
Well, we want to make sure that
about being in a great
that we're going home with our shells and pictures and not a sunburn. So we're going to apply some laughter cream onto our body. It has an SPF of 180, and it is also anti-aging and anti-aching. So it comes in a tube form or a cream. And rub it onto your hands, and whenever you start rubbing onto your body, you start laughing. Ho, 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 ho. Ha, 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 ha. Tee. Ho, 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 ho. Ha, 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 ha. Hee, 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 hee. Ha, 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 ha. Hee, 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 hee. Ha, 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 ha. And raising your palms up, facing the ceiling. Inhale. And exhale.
Oh.
And palms facing each other. So we have made it to our vacation and we're gonna make a mixed drink. So feel free to call out what you'd like to put in your drink and also a quality that you'd like to bring into the new year. So I'm gonna put in some pineapple and some perseverance. It doesn't have to rhyme.
Raspberries and acceptance.
I would like Mary Jane and merriment.
Anybody else? Feel free to throw out what you'd like to put in a drink. All right, so we're gonna take our ingredients and we're gonna mix it up with some laughter. So it's gonna look like this. And we're gonna do that one more time. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. And throw it to somebody across the screen. Ha 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 ha. And bringing up your arms above your head. Inhale. And exhale. So we're gonna go swimming a little bit. Choose the stroke of your choice, whether it's side stroke or breaststroke or back crawl. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ho 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 ho. Hee 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 hee. Ha 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 ha. And there's been a bit of a shark attack. And bringing up your elbows, inhaling and exhaling. So I know you didn't know this when you signed up for this free trip to Hawaii that we've all been gifted, but we are going to be entering the off-key opera competition. So to get the maximum laugh, we really want to get into our diaphragm. So if you want, you can put your fingers on your diaphragm itself. Stand up. And we're just going to play around with some scales. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. Ho, 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 ho. Ha, 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 ha. Hee, 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 hee. Ho, 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 ho. Ha, 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 ha. Ho, 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 ho. Okay, do all of you feel ready and warmed up to try out a tune? Ha 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 Bravo! Is there anything that people particularly want to do while we're in this beautiful island of Kauai? Go see waterfalls or work on their tan or go bicycling or...
I'd like a massage.
Oh, massage. That sounds amazing. So let's give ourselves a little self-massage. And while we're doing it, we're going to let out some groans because we've held out some really, we've been holding some tensions. And brushing from your shoulder off your fingertips. Oh. Excuse me. Oh. Just resting the palms of your hands on the crown of your head, and inhale, and then brushing off to your ears, and then down to your heart area, and down the chest, down your thighs, and circling your knees. It's come time for us to return to the mainland, and so we are at the airport in Kauai, and we don't have any internet, and we are bored. So we're gonna do some bored laughter. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. And we're back on the plane, and this time the plane needs some assistance getting the engine going. So we're gonna get the engine going by sticking a key into our belly, and we're gonna turn it, and we're gonna go say ha 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 ha. And we're gonna need a little bit more help. So we're gonna stick it up to our heart area as well and say ha 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 ha, and to our throat area, hoo 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 hoo, and our third eye area, hee 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 hee, and some silent laughter as well. we're back home and there's a pile of bills waiting for us. So we're gonna pick up the bill from our credit card company and and let's rip that up. And we see another bill from our credit card company. And we open it up. And we have been credited 500,000 shekels. Yay! I'm gonna share, I like the naughty laughter. So during this period of time that we're in, that we're entering the new year, and like we're gonna be saying, you know, forgive us. We're not really here to beat ourselves up. But naughty laughter is a fun way to point a finger at ourselves or other people where we might have been a little bit of out of alignment, but it's really like, I caught you in a fun and playful way. So we're gonna say, and let's take our shoulders for earrings. Inhale and drop with a sigh. We are going to do some humming or bumblebee laughter. This is great for harmonizing the nervous system. We're going to inhale and then letting out a hum with our lips closed. So inhaling. Hum. You're invited to do that again and for different experiences to cover your ears. And we're just going to shake it out with our hands. So saying ho, ho, ha, ha, ha is one way to get our energy breath moving as well. So we're going to just take our thumb and index finger and we're going to say ho, and then our middle finger ha, ho, ho, and then our ring finger ha, and our pinky ha, and then all of our fingers ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, 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 ha, ha, ha. We're gonna, a little challenge is you're gonna take the palms of your hands on your lap facing the ceiling. You're gonna say ho, and then bringing your left palm on top of your right, on your thigh. Ho, palms up. Ha, your right on top of your left. Ha, and then palms facing the ceiling. So it's gonna be like this. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. We're gonna speed up. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. Ho, ho, ha, 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 ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. And bringing your arms up, inhaling, arching your back a little bit. And arms above your head. And I'm going to do some affirmations. So you're welcome to say a quality that you want, and we're all going to say we are. So it's going to look like this. I am loving, and we're all going to say we are loving. And we are, okay, or we'll just do with we. Okay, or I am healthy and we are healthy.
I am beautiful.
We are beautiful.
We're beautiful. I am lovable.
We are lovable.
Oh,
I didn't hear it.
We are rich.
We are rich.
Rich.
We are wealthy.
we are wealthy.
We are not tired. We are not
We are
tired.
never tired.
We are energized.
We are energized.
Energy.
We are power. We are power.
We are
Power.
powerful.
Power.
We are beautiful.
We are beautiful.
Beautiful. We love ourselves.
We
Love ourselves.
ourselves.
Give ourselves a hug.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes. And we are going to do a short laughter meditation. You are invited to close your eyes for this. So sitting comfortably and bringing your attention to the soles of your feet. And inhaling and exhaling. And bringing your attention to your ankles and your calves and your knees and your thighs and your sacrum and your tailbone and your belly, and expand your belly. And exhale. Bringing your attention to your hips, your rib cage, to your heart, your shoulders, your throat, your upper arms, your elbows, your forearms, your wrists, your fingertips, back to the palms of your hand, moving back up to your face, letting your tongue be soft in your mouth, allowing for your eyes to be soft, letting your jaw relax, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your nose, bringing your attention to your eyebrows, your forehead, and the crown of your head. And as we did that, noticing anywhere where you're holding on to some tension that you'd like to let go of, bringing your attention to that area and also allowing a laugh to come through.
Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
Ha, 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 ha.
Ha 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 ha.
Ah. And inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through your mouth. Inhaling through your nose and exhaling. And bringing one hand to hold, you're sitting on a sofa or the floor, bringing that to that surface. And if not, just if you're sitting in a chair, bringing it maybe to the side of your chair. And bringing your other arm to extend up to the heavens, up to the sky, reaching. So we are all connectors of heaven and earth. Feeling your feet firmly planted in the earth or the ground. And inhaling and exhaling. And bringing your hand that was reaching up to the sky to your heart. And bringing your other hand to hold over your heart center. And giving yourself loving energy. When you're ready, you can bring your hand down. Do you not? Giving yourself loving energy. Moving your hands away from your heart center and sending out loving energy to your friends, your family. And sharing that light and love out to the community and out into the world. And thank you so much to everybody. And wishing everybody a Shana Tova, Matuka, all the sweetness, and to continue laughing.
Amen.
Inad, where did you find Alona? Amazing.
I'll tell you. When the student is ready, the teacher appears.
Thank you, Alona. It was great. Amazing. Amazing.
Wonderful.
Wow.
Really good.
Wow.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah.
Thank you.
I need to do that right. Amazing.